party members, leaving 3 other party members to die.
You mean 2? I mean, it is 3. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was 3 at first because confusion, and then 3 the other way because speed. You know, classic. What can you do?
Don't worry,
How
Tuppo,
much?
I'm on your side.
Have you been? Does Darth know?
I don't think he knows yet, but you know, we'll get to that.
Oh fuck, man.
I don't think Bullseye know either, but I mean, here, we'll.
Oh, I know.
Do you
What
want
am
me
I
to make
supposed
the
to
roll
know?
right
Let's
now?
do this. Well, let's do a quick roll call and make sure you don't just suddenly shit yourself. So,
I
Not
still
yet.
like my subclass. That's a pretty good subclass. I don't like this.
Well, what do you not like?
The new HUD.
Yeah, where everything's like a bit more
sucks.
minimalized.
Yeah.
I gotta get used to it too. All right, roll call,
I like-
quick. Dooby, are you here?
Ah!
Oh my god, I just realized I forgot
Doinks.
something. That's fine. Tuppo, are you here?
Yes.
like you're
Vaughn,
dying
are
there.
you here?
Yes.
Rogue / Joy,
For much longer? Probably not.
Reporting for duty.
how's your ping? Okay, I think you can still see your latency and FPS on the bottom left, which should show stuff.
Wow,
Okay,
mine's 24.
okay. I have 240 ping.
That
Nice.
Seems to be okay.
Manageable.
What about your
I
Fippus?
think.
What's your Fippus?
Should be fine.
My Fippus is 60.
Nice.
Okay, why is this doing this? All right, I guess this is what I'm living with now. I guess. Anyways, so with everyone here, a quick update of what happened last session after you guys traveled away from illusionary crypts into a cave, deeper into the water, finding a deep hole, traveling around said
Nearly
water,
dying because of Vaughn.
over said water, and a lot of stuff. You guys heard stuff happen under the water, well, saw and felt stuff happen deep underneath the water that Vaughn had seen. Very bright moss and, you know, some kind of life down there. Crustaceans mulling about. But after dilly-dallying around for a bit, rocks beginning to fall, someone nearly died before you guys grouped up on a small platform at one side of the cave. Where rocks continue to fall, Roke and Joy, seeing the bright purple arcane energy down below the water, decided to go down there, while the rest of the party decided we're not going to go that way, and swam towards what they only understood as possibly the only exit for them.
Without saying anything.
None of
don't
which
care
was
about that.
communicated to Rook or Joy.
Okay, not like it could have been.
You guys had some time.
Okay, how?
You're an
Words.
octopus, brother. Fucking play charades. Make an
Oh, your
arrow.
charades.
I
Yeah.
tried that
Tentacles.
several times, and only one person ever
Your
kind of
charades.
got what I was doing.
I don't know. Always work, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Bullshit.
It's always work.
Yeah.
Every time, 100%,
I would have just made a middle finger
without
out of my
failing.
fucking tentacles.
But after after many difficult rolls by some party members, Vaughn failed his last one almost just barely, before being sent back, hitting the rock wall by this heavy current, and his bones
Topes.
proceed
Exploding
to
into
float
Lego
down.
pieces.
Just think if you had luck, man.
Can
No,
someone play
I'd
the
rather
Lego,
die.
the Lego noise from the Lego Star Wars games when something breaks?
That did happen.
He did that last time. Yeah, that was funny.
Did happen. Anyways, Broken Joy, after having to go down into the thing effectively alone without, much of realizing they were attacked by merfolk and other Koatoas, other, fish people of the deep sea, but this is a lake, but is sea-ish. Began to fight their way out. You guys don't know what happened, but I have told Darth, and he had stuff to do where he now needs to make a single roll. This is maybe during your guys' 8 hours of, I would say before that 8 hours of rest.
Can I make it a blind GM roll so I don't even know what it is?
You don't want to know what it is? Sure.
Nope.
Okay, hold on. Before you roll it, do you want everyone to know what can happen? Or
Nope.
nothing? Nothing? Okay.
Nah, fuck these guys. If they don't want to communicate, I'm not communicating.
Can we say one funny one? Not telling them where it is.
Okay, yeah.
54 to
Sure.
72.
How many options are there?
So if he rolls a 54 to 72 on this D100 roll,
Tell him the last bit of it.
Roke becomes Ginger. The rest of it
Oh, no,
are, bit more
that's
vague,
the
but-
worst.
all right, Roke,
That
go
is
ahead
actually the worst roll.
and blind GM roll that to me, and I will DM you said results, kind of, depending on what actually happens.
Okay, we're rolling.
Okay, if it goes really badly, how do you want me to let you know? Let's start with that, because
Send me a skull emoji.
okay. I mean, you say you don't want to know the result, but you kind of have to.
I think he just didn't want
Okay,
to
you could
roll.
DM it to me.
I'm
You could
gonna
DM it to me.
screenshot it to you.
Oh no, he's gay.
I'm gonna screenshot it to you. Roke, you know what happens.
Is now a ginger.
I will not
Yep.
tell you where.
We see some red hair come out of the
Where I mean. Okay, hold on. Let me see the result of that part as well, because I completely forgot. Give me uno momento. For a favor.
For favor.
Why does the favor gotta be poor?
It's a poor favor, man.
Oh, that, okay. So, in this case, you would not know what happened to Joy either until we maybe get to it. I need
just
you
for
to
Joy? What
roll.
about-
Hold on. That is. Yeah, we'll figure that out. 1, 2. Let's see. 3. We'll keep it generically here because I don't want to go too crazy. Let's see if it rolls low enough. We'll do crazy. Go ahead and roll me another D100, please.
Okay, this one's gonna be a private GM roll if you're just gonna show me the result again.
This one, no. This one's.
Actually, no, we'll public roll it.
Okay. That's 59. Let's see. Okay. That is good. The rest of the party. You guys don't know what happened. Roke, are you going to stay silent or what's gonna happen here?
I'll stay silent.
You'll stay silent? Okay. Unknown to the rest of the party, Dooby and Tuppo, they get out. They take their rest. I will say Joy and Roke before that roll, Maybe, I mean, Joy has decently high, maybe they see a pile of bones float down from above before some of these fish people scavenge for stuff. And you guys momentarily see a fire elemental get spawned before it instantly dies because it is underwater.
Fucking god damn it.
But there are other stuff, but you guys are, stuff happens, the rest of the party doesn't know. Why do I have 31 messages from you? What the fuck?
Sorry.
I just looked over to Discord and I just see 31 unread messages from Darf. That's
not sending
really,
any
You didn't
messages.
send me anything. I just looked over, it's like, what the fuck? But Vaughn, in the moment of your supposed death, being a
gigantic quotation marks.
giant quotation marks, let's change the music real quick to fit the not so fun stuff.
As Vaughn's skull is floating down the fucking water, looking at presumably fucking Orokin Joy getting obliterated by what 30 something fish
Yeah,
people.
so, maybe during the midst of combat, you see the tail end of Roken Joy, basically being hauled off, supposedly captured. That you see.
Oh, that's not good.
But your skull is laying there as the rest of your stuff. You do see. Go ahead and make me a perception check as your head lays here.
Okay.
Where did... Okay. Did I put it in a different bag?
Here, I assume you'll want me to do it from here and just add.
You just do it from your current character sheet, that's fine. It's the same thing. Unless you're doing what I said you can.
No, I'll just do it like this. A fucking nat 20. Now I get a nat 20. Very fucking cool.
Yippee.
Oh, I'm looking the wrong place. That's why. Hold on. I was looking at character sheets when I should be looking at items. But yeah, down here you do, you see Joy and Roken called off. You see your stuff, being floating down next to you. You see a bunch of stuff getting taken. Can you go ahead and at this point roll me 2 d20s as you do see your fire elemental get spawned instantly by accident.
Fucking.
But these 2 d20s.
I cannot wait for that nat 20 to be the only roll above a 10 this session.
But aside from that, you do also see, as I somehow forget to open it, you see, like a binder of notes of some kind. You see like this mechanical dog, a crowbar, like 10-ish torches laying around, getting floating around.
I mean, all the shit that he dropped in.
Yeah, it's great. But yeah, go ahead and roll me as let's see. You do see, as I go back to your old character sheet.
Can I get something for that nat 20, man? That's rough.
Let's see.
Probably not.
The stuff that are guaranteed to be taken, first off, is the elemental gem that you had bought, which has been spawned and it's gone now. Straight up. You had an illusionary gem from the underground tunnels with the other fish people during that. That was taken. There was some other stuff that I removed, which was not that much, actually. What else did I remove? I don't think it was that much.
Vaughn doesn't like a loot goblin very often, so there wasn't really all that much in there, to be honest.
But yeah, I will say, roll me 3 d20s, and I will take the higher of the two. Higher of the highest 2 rolls.
Triple nat 20.
And these 2 d20s are for your robe of stars and your wand of flame throwing. So one of them is definitely kept, and the other they're all kept. There you go. So those 2 items are passed up, thinking they're just cloth and I don't know, some heavy junk metal, whatever. They leave the rest of your stuff there. Hours passed. Maybe at this point you suddenly remember, hey, this place time travels a lot slower than the time outside. You might be here for a really long time.
200 years later.
You do see under here, from what I described a while ago, that, this is, bright green moss, but at this point it is deep in purple, and it does appear to be that these fish people are casting a ritual of some kind.
I'm sure that's
A
great.
very, very long ritual, as you see them are placing like what seems like offerings of your items and others from Roke and maybe Joy before feels like forever. This ritual, as seemingly gathering a lot of magic, is seemingly unending. The progress seems extremely slow, and who knows what this ritual is for.
Well, considering how long Vaughn is there and no one's fucking with
you've
him in his
been
clear view.
here for you're gonna be here for hours before around 10-ish hours later they're still going.
Yeah, can I make an Arcana check or something? Try to figure out.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the only thing to look
I will
at.
say roll me Arcana at disadvantage, considering you are just currently ahead. Your Arcana is high. It shouldn't be too bad. $19, 28, lovely. To a 22. It's still pretty good. As an undead, you do know that they're trying to resurrect something. Knowing what you know, having some mild relations to Clank, and some ideas of, the Maw of the Sea, they may be trying to do the last-ditch effort that they can. And it may take a very, very long time. You do see the items in said pile are slowly being vaporized by said magic. Seemingly this ritual is progressing. You do see them gathering at some point literally anything to supply this ritual to keep it going. And they do take your bones.
Not my bones.
And your skull. And
Vaughn
some
bites
of your
one
other
of their
stuff.
fingers.
They're in shock, but they basically just punt you in this water. It's not very effective. You are on the water.
Yeah, I don't like.
You know.
Vaughn does the chattering thing where he just is constantly closing and opening his mouth.
They're
So
freaked
just
out.
anytime one of them fucking touches him, he pinch their finger or something. It wouldn't do much. He doesn't have much force behind it, but he's fucking.
But yeah, your head's placed in Toston. Before off in the distance, you get a different view now. You see there are these massive air bubbles that seem to be holding both Roke and Joy, and they seem to be actively, subtly, trying to break their way out.
That Roke and Joy are trying to subtly break their way out.
Yes.
Okay, can I tell can I tell with the air bubbles there, would they be able to, or is it going to be very obvious if they get out?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I even with just your passive here and with that nat 20, I would say like, yeah, it looks like they can make it out. It looks very doable.
Oh, maybe he can. Maybe he can swim out and grab my skull and get me out of this cave before someone does something very bad.
But like your skull has been tossed, you know, somewhat near like the like you see like a bunch of stuff around. There's like gold and loot and you know other bodies of other people too and other fish people. Like they've begun to like sacrifice themselves to keep this thing's going. Still a decent amount of people here though. Before at some point you do see what seems like Joy and Rogue manage to make their way out, but are getting caught. Like they're trying to like swim away with limited air.
Can I try to help in some way?
How are you trying to help?
Well, so is the skull still underwater or above water?
This is all underwater.
This is all underwater.
Yes.
Okay. So we already kind of established that like Vaughn can make little bits of noise under the water.
Kind of, yeah.
So yeah, so Vaughn is just gonna start like doing what he's doing before, but he's gonna try like even louder and see if like he can, you know, knock his skull into like some of the gems and make it fall off the altar. And,
okay.
You know, make a distraction for him.
Go ahead and make me a performance check.
Not very good at those. All right. My rolls have been good so far. Will they continue to be?
13. You are able to, you know, like kind of move your jaw to move your head. You kind of like do like the clam thing to like close and open your jaw and get some kind of mild thrust with your empty skull. Not great, but you managed to tip over like some golds, like some goblets. But being underwater, they do float down slowly. You do chatter as loud as you can, trying to make a distraction of some kind. On a 13, you do see some fish seemingly look towards you, a bit confused, and begin like stepping into the circle to like stuff stuff like some cloth in your mouth to stop you from doing that.
As soon as they try to do that, he like just slams his jaw shut and keeps it clenched until the moment they move far enough away, then he starts it up again.
You do notice that before they even make it to you, they have entered said sacrificial ritual circle to get to you. And you do see some fish people attempting to stop this man before he is promptly dropped and kind of drops dead as he enters in before he even makes it to you.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Your distraction seems to be somewhat successful as Vroke and Joy seems to have gotten out and turned some corner without, well, being seen, but out of sight for now. Being chased by less guards, less fish people than before.
Vaughn, what color is his hair?
Do I see orange locks flowing in the water?
No, not here. You do. You will see, however, as the edge of said like the sacrificial offerings that is slowly reaching you. You know, maybe you try to like clam your way away from it. You do see some like a jet of black ink come around like the hallway from where Joy and Roke had ran. And there's like a massive underground like explosion, kind of.
The fuck? The hell are they doing now? What are those kids doing over there?
Let me go reference said table again. 1 second. Uh, where the fuck did it go? I have to scroll up so goddamn far. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, I can scroll down. Whoops. Okay. So that's what happens, right? Okay. Vaughn, at some point you're unable to escape said sacrificial offering fast enough, given, not the best things at some point.
As it's happening, Vaughn is thinking, "Oh, I've never lost my skull before. I wonder what happened."
As your skull is, sent elsewhere, you feel your soul disconnect. Everything goes dark. You watch yourself. Oh, you don't watch yourself, sorry. Words are coming out and they're not right. It's dark, and at some point you are able to see again. You seem to have your body again. Still undead. Still scaly. A bit ethereal. But unable to move. You're kind of just standing here in this dark space. It seems like a dark forest. Lit by what seems like moonlight, but from what you can tell, there isn't a moon, but you can't move your head, so maybe it's behind you. Before you hear and see ravens. Not a crow.
Oh, my bad.
You begin to see
a rogue crow has mixed its way into the raven.
Like, oh,
I was gonna do a pigeon.
You begin to see
Mini
this
bird.
figure. It seems like a woman, somewhat cloaked in like drapes of some kind. But it seems like it's shifting between like a figure of a person to like a flock of crows. Oh, sorry, flock of ravens. Fuck. Flock of ravens. You do seem like whenever it becomes more human, you do notice that it seems like a pale woman or something, but you can never really like get a good look on the face. But it does feel like she is looking at you right now.
How far away is she?
It's like 30 feet.
Can I move around in the space at all?
You're unable to move, but you do find yourself being able to speak.
Excuse me, miss. Can you hear me?
You hear an almost ghastly, echoey voice. Like, welcome. You finally have arrived here.
Where is here? Exactly, I'm still putting together the pieces.
This is the Shadowfell.
Okay, Jadow, how would Vaughn know what the Shadowfell is?
Maybe. Go ahead and roll me a history check.
$16.
You have some idea of it. You do know that
Different realm and all that.
this is a different plane, a different realm,
Different
yes.
plane, rather.
Sorry. This place being very dark. You know that maybe like most probably dead people come here, I guess, but you do see like what seems like non-dead people kind of moving around in the back, kind of like in the shadows. You can't really make them out either, but they do seem not a ghost.
Interesting. How exactly did I arrive here? Is that ritual some sort of portal, or is this the
Ritual? What?
afterlife?
I mean, afterlife, in a sense. I saw you kind of die once, and you didn't arrive. I was, a bit shocked.
Oh, yes, that. Well, it
Seemed to
was
be
quite the shock to me as well.
defiant to death.
uh, not intentionally. It was meant as no slight, more of experiment gone wrong, I suppose.
Gone wrong sounds correct, as you're supposed to be here. Though there are people who, summon the dead back. But yours seems different. Anyways, your thread has been cut. You're here now. You're welcome to stay.
Well, I was
Feel free to
quite busy. I did have a lab that I was planning to return to.
Oh, no worries. We have a
Tell
lab
me,
here.
Oh, that's wonderful. I would definitely love to get some research done. While I'm here, are there any portals, any ways back to any of the other planes? I'd certainly, I'm sure my traveling companions are worried sick about my absence.
I'm sure they'll do fine
Those two
without
fuckers
you.
are knocked out.
A smash cut to the fucking Tuppo snoring in a hammock.
One of her companions, I think, already arrived by. He's already, off doing his own thing.
Oh, which companion?
The
Remember what he
tattooed
looked like?
one. The one with all that stuff.
Fucking rip.
Got him.
Seems to have somewhat made his peace.
Oh, where's he at? I'm sure.
They're roaming somewhere. They're free to roam wherever they want here.
You say they? Is it just him, or is there someone with him?
I say they in a, generic sense.
Oh, then okay. I see. Very well. Could you point me in the direction of the nearest laboratory? I'd love to begin my research. I'm sure I could get something productive done while I'm waiting to
Follow
find a way
any
back.
path. I'm sure you'll find your way.
Mm-hmm.
At this point,
And what is your name, by the way?
many call me the Raven Queen.
Did you know there was a crow mixed in with your raven?
Caw.
A few mixed in here and there. It's all right.
I think I even heard a pigeon. Were those supposed to be here?
Pigeon. She's gonna grab at like some stray like black pigeon that's hidden in her nest.
Fucking 3 feet through a
You.
portal.
You don't belong.
It was me all along.
It was Shaggy all
Murders one, just crushes it.
Fucking Dooby made his way here and turned
You
into
do
a pigeon.
watch, like you're able to move now, and you look around, and you do see like what seemed like a thread that's like just been cut, that's like frayed above you.
Oh, I see. That's the thread you were mentioning.
Yes. There are here that
I
haven't had their threads cut yet, but
I assume this thread is symbolic of life or a soul or something along those lines.
In a sense, you could say that.
I see. How does one repair a broken thread?
Resurrection. In your sense, I don't know if it's gonna work, but you've died once already.
Yes, well, I suppose my condition is somewhat unique, but I have grown fond of it over the years. It has its conveniences.
I mean, resurrection only usually works from the other plane. Resurrection here doesn't work the same way as you may think.
Yes, but I'm sure, and given enough time, with all the time in the world, I'm sure I could find some way to at least communicate to my traveling companions. But I do wonder how they're doing it. Vaughn's gonna check to see if his spells or his cane is working as intended in this realm.
You go and reach for where your cane. There's nothing there. You're full on just a skeleton. You have no clothes, nothing.
You're naked.
Vaughn
butt
suddenly
naked
feels
Vaughn
is
very
hanging
exposed.
Oh,
Vaughn
what's
says,
wrong?
"Pardon me, madam. Excuse me." And Vaughn it slinks behind some fucking. I imagine there's just
Bushes.
bare branches of
Yeah.
a bush. Yeah, it doesn't cover him fucking very well because it's probably all dead and thorny and shit.
Oh, what's wrong?
Says, you see, I had clothes.
Oh. I mean, people sometimes forgo those here. It's quite normal.
I'm
Is
not
she
quite
wearing
for me.
clothes?
You can't really see her. That's the thing. Like, she's cloaked.
Oh God.
Like, the mass of ravens and the light it's hard to really even see anything other than, like, a blob of something. And an occasional, like, lower jaw that's really pale that you can make out.
That blob of something better be wearing clothes.
I was
Like, the answer to that
that's,
question
the
should have been
mass
yes.
of ravens. Not just like a slime blob, alright?
Where can I go to acquire some clothes? I'm afraid I'd be far more comfortable wearing my wearing
you're
some
dead now.
clothes at least.
I'm sure anything you
Yes.
imagine will come to you as ethereal clothes if you wish.
Right, but that's not the same. Illusionary clothes aren't clothing. That's clothing for the strange-minded.
I mean, you can't really touch as much physical things as you may hope to, but, we have
Oh, my
an ethereal stuff for you to play with.
Vaughn attempts to touch like a tree or anything that's like solid
You feel
nearby.
contact
Hmm.
before it drops through.
Like his finger just goes through.
Yeah.
Fuck. And so does Vaughn look over to see like the pile of his clothes that just fell through his body when he got
Like, you're floating, Like, you have flight.
fuck's sake.
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
$18.
Pretty good. You're looking around, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. The Raven Queen stands before you, and most definitely not her true form. Before you look above you, and this very arcane, very magical thread begins to form above you.
Oh, good heavens! What is that?
What is that?
Wait, you don't know?
That's... No. That's not
Is that
resurrection.
bad? Wait,
This is death.
it's what?
You're supposed to stay here.
Wait, it's taking me. Where's it? Where am I going? I don't. Explain. I don't understand what's happening.
You watch her like send I keep saying crows, ravens. You watch her send like ravens
mixed
trying
in
to.
there.
It's like, oh, there's more crows here. You watch her like send ravens, like trying to cut whatever this like new thread is. The color of it is like bright yellow, and most definitely does not belong here.
Oh, that's interesting.
You have no right to breathe here.
That's
Or
a bit
anywhere.
rude. I thought we were having a civil. I don't even understand what is happening. Why are you getting upset? Is this thread special in some way? And Vaughn reaches out to like poke it.
It's still too far. At least you're flying up to try to, reach it.
Yeah, he like starts flying
okay.
up.
You start flying up. It's a bit far, but it's coming down. You go ahead and touch it, and you feel magical. You feel all of the mild arcane that was probably in your cane fill your ethereal body, which is mildly a new feeling.
Oh, good heavens!
Okay.
Below, the Raven Queen seems to have kept up too. It's like, whose will is this? Who undoes your death?
Wait, it's being undone? Wait,
Go on,
by
then.
death?
Stolen soul.
Wait, does that mean most recent death?
I don't know. This one's special. But know this. The next time you return, you won't ever be leaving.
Well, I mean, I never intended to,
You
but I
feel this arcane energy begin to pull you up
Ah!
before you're pulled above the clouds, above anything, and your vision goes white. Back to Tuppo and Dooby here. How's your morning going?
Oh,
Yeah, pretty good.
swimmingly. Yeah.
Tuppo's been thinking about the ring a bit more.
Has he?
Yeah, he has. Hey, Dooby, you got a Dooby snack?
Yeah, man. It's a great way to start off the day, and I'll toss one to him, and I'll take one myself.
Oh man,
Yeah, Boogie.
you eat a Dooby snack. All right. Go ahead and roll me D100 classic.
But eat
If the
this
table wants to. Oh, here it
doomster.
is. All right, what'd you get?
I just rolled. Nothing
Did
happens.
you
so
both get
tell me.
23s?
Yes.
We both. I can't see the rolls, so I'm gonna pretend like it. Yeah.
For the
We both die.
next, let's see, 23. For the next hour, you guys emit minor electrical sparks.
Whoa.
It's like static, shocks that whenever you touch something.
Maybe we should like stay a couple feet apart just in case.
Okay.
Anyway, I still kind of want to figure out what's going on with the bubble. To be honest, didn't really care about the others. So, I'm not too worried about that. I'll always find another gang if I need to. So I was thinking we could, I'm gonna start heading back to the bubble. You can,
Yeah, I'll be there in a bit.
okay. And Dooby will, as he said, start heading back to the bubble.
Okay. Putting the party immediately. Lovely.
Yep.
All right, Tuppo, what are you doing while
Christ.
Tuppo goes for a walk on the beach and is thinking about it a bit.
Think about life.
And as much as
Thinking about the
he'd
friends he made along the way.
yeah, and he's thinking about dinner. It'd be nice if he came back and helped, but especially because then Tuppo wouldn't be the only one with scales in the party. It's kind of weird, but Tuppo also thinks it's pretty cool having a talking skeleton as a pet. So yeah, he's gonna try and get Vaughn back.
Okay.
But he's heard some stories about wishes before. There's one poor kobold that wanted a sandwich, but instead a witch specializing in sand magic showed up, and she was a little pissed off that it happened again. So she cursed him, and so that he'd always have sand in his mouth. So that doesn't sound good. So Tuppo decides to be a little careful with his wish. And, decides to be a little bit more specific. So he activates the ring and says, I wish Vaughn was in front of me on this beach here, alive. And no sandwiches.
No sandwiches.
Tuppo
Dooby,
can now never eat a sandwich.
That's going to be a very interesting.
as you walk off, Tuppo's doing some shenanigans behind you before there is a massive arcane energy.
Oh my.
Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, sure.
Damn.
Someone want to tell me what the roll was? Because everybody.
That was the one.
Ah,
That was a
fuck
natural
you.
one for a 2.
That's crazy. Let me go ahead and just refresh the page.
Yeah, go refresh me. Come back with stuff.
I couldn't see that roll
Dooby?
at all.
You're thrown against like a tree that you're nearing by, and you take.
Can I try something as I'm heading towards the tree before you damage
What are you
me?
trying to do?
Can I
You rolled a
instead?
1.
Shut up, bitch.
What are you trying to do?
Hold on, I gotta get my prepared spells. Can I?
You can re-prepare your
cast-
spells though
where
if
is
you
it?
haven't already.
Tree stride as I'm getting flung at this tree.
No.
Fuck.
On a 1, I would say anything but a 1, maybe. On a 1, no. You fall
Damn
on,
it.
like you go prepare
Yep,
like
that's a 1,
trying to
alright.
cast a
Holy
spell.
shit.
As you fly, like oh god, I can make
Shit.
it, and then you hit your head. You take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh man, that's bad.
Yeah, it was a concussion.
I don't know why you're concentrating. I don't know what that's telling me, but I guess you're concentrating.
I
on
got it.
something
I got
from
it. I
who
got it.
knows
I'm
when.
concentrating. I'm concentrating. Oh yeah, I'm so
I
good
don't
at
know
that.
what you're concentrating on. I'm confused.
I haven't casted anything. There's no
Spider
spells on
climb
anybody,
from
is
who
there?
knows how long ago.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I
That was
forgot
from
about that.
yeah. Anyways, you hit your head. You turn back, seeing what the fuck was going on, and Tuppo, in your hand, the ring begins to glow bright red, bright colors, rainbow swirls, as you go blind temporarily. This light is so blind. Even if you close your eyes and turn away, it is too bright. Off in the distance, since nobody can see right now, out of God knows where, bones begin to fly over. And in front of Tuppo, as he slowly regains his vision, you see like those science classroom skeletons getting formed from the toe up. Clothes, seemingly most of his equipment.
Meat. Where's the meat?
And Vaughn's back, Tuppo. Seems not there quite yet, as the magic energy seems like it's still going.
Oh, hell yeah. Got a skeleton again.
As from the toe up, Vaughn regains his human form.
Oh boy.
And we'll switch Vaughn to his temporary human token. That's definitely not it. Because
Wow.
he forgot to make it.
He looks amazing.
As
Whoops.
the light dies down, Vaughn, the bright white light, you couldn't see anything either. But after a while, everyone here can see again. Vaughn, you're currently still not aware of what the fuck's happening. But you see, you look down, you see Tuppo in front of you.
Oh, you're the one who revived
Right.
me.
Who the hell are you? I wanted my skeleton back.
Who the hell are you?
Well, what do you
God
mean?
damn it! I should have specified which Vaughn.
What are you talking about? It? And Vaughn's like gonna look around, and then he's gonna like check to make sure he's wearing clothing now.
You are wearing clothing. It seems like it's the same suit.
Oh, wonderful.
Do you wear gloves
Wait.
by any chance? That's probably the first thing you notice if you
Yes.
don't.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
No, he wears gloves. Although I imagine the first thing he notices
Everything
when
does
he goes
feel
like,
heavier.
yeah, that and the fact that he fills out his clothes a bit more
Yeah.
instead of it just being an empty rib cage.
Yep.
Like he goes to like pat like his chest pocket. And he's like, wait, and then he like pulls off his glove, sees the hand, says, "Oh, I haven't seen that in a while." Tuppo.
Yeah. Wait. What? You know me?
Yes, it's me, Vaughn. I was the skeleton. I
Oh,
s-
dang it.
I assume you're the one who brought me back.
Yeah, I wanted a skeleton as a pet, not a flesh bag.
How did you?
There's enough of those around here, anyways.
How did you bring me back?
Oh, you remember that ring I had?
Oh,
Do I still have the ring, or did it like magically disappear?
It's the
when I did
ring
that?
is still there, but it is like it seems mundane now.
Yeah, here you go. You can have the ring.
mundane, just like mine. Very well. I guess I'll check to see if there's any sort of oh, this is strange. It's been a while since I could take a breath full of fresh air. Um, where is everyone else?
Yeah, I think Dooby went over this way, and Tuppo starts walking that way.
Vaughn, can you go
Vaughn,
ahead
like-
and make me a Constitution saving throw as you begin to start moving?
I was gonna say Vaughn immediately trips over his own fucking feet because he hasn't walked on a normal body in so long.
This is aside from
Constitution
that.
save, you
Yes,
said?
Constitution save. Yeah. 19.
I mean,
Nice.
18.
Something feels wrong.
Really? You don't say.
Obviously, aside from being your human effects itself and everything back to how it was, who knows how many years ago it was for you. You feel it feels familiar in the sense that it's yourself again. But something definitely feels off. You feel like you're about to throw up, but you're managed to hold it in. You do feel more full.
I see. Would Vaughn recognize where that fullness is coming from?
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
25.
Oh, easily.
Is it what I
You
think it is?
know that when you first came across the like the initial barrier of this continent, everyone around you seemed to have mildly like threw up a little when the barrier first broke. Some of
Oh.
them managed to hold still and stuff, but it seemed like didn't have any effect on you because you don't have guts back then. But it seems like the mass of magical energy is a bit unsettling, but you seem to be taking it surprisingly well.
Take it like a champ,
Take
man.
it like a champ. And
And he
you
just
feel
got
like,
it fucking pulled from basically the underworld and thrown back into a human body after living as a skeleton for a very long time.
Yep.
So I imagine he would take nausea like a champ.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll me your portent dice because it is a new day, and any
Oh,
stuff that you
yeah.
need to roll for that, you can go ahead and get that. Dooby, what are you doing?
I guess I'll I'm gonna yeah. I'm gonna get some good berries. I hurt.
Okay, guess could be start eating all 10 of them.
Yep. I rolled 1 for each
Okay.
10.
That's some very fun portent
Bam.
dice if you get to use it, if you choose to use it.
What do you get? 4 and 2.
Dooby,
that
what
works.
are you doing? You just hit your head. The light's gone as you get up.
I'm gonna pretend like it didn't happen and keep walking towards the
You're not gonna
bubble.
turn around. Okay.
The bubble.
The fuck? Okay.
Yeah, Vaughn and Tuppo. I mean, he's a bit far off. He's like maybe 100 something feet off, heading into the trees. But Dooby's walking away from you guys, seemingly undisturbed by the massive arcane energy that was just here.
Yeah, Tuppo just starts and keeps walking towards Dooby.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I should probably mention. You remember Roke? Wait, how long has it been actually since you all left? 'Cause I do remember.
We got out of there
Tom.
last night.
Oh, this is the morning. Oh, I see. Yes, you
It's like
you
noon.
must have spent the night mulling over how you would phrase the wish. Yes, it is important to use
Yeah.
ironclad phrasing. Yes, yes. Although it seems like you maybe missed a bit.
Yeah, I really wanted a skeleton.
Yes, well, I mean, I can't complain about being alive again, and while I did, I enjoyed my.
Okay.
Won't
Tope cut out.
complain.
Welcome back.
No, lovely. I certainly won't complain about being alive again. However, I should inform you that where I was, apparently the afterlife, apparently Roke is there.
Who?
Okay, you said it was just last night.
Yeah.
Yes, Roke, our party, the human with the tattoos.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Are you coming?
God damn. Vaughn, he like clears his throat, just kind of starts following. It's like must be something in Kobold culture or something.
Let the dead be
That
dead.
is Jesus Christ.
Okay. You guys are walking roughly back to where you guys kind of started, in a sense. I mean, you guys can go around, but the side you guys are on is, I think I threw you guys out. Oh, you guys are south side, back towards the bubble. I mean, if you're going just directly, you guys, there's like the beach side of the town you can be on. As Dooby gets there.
Wait, which side of the town are we on? Sorry.
I would say probably southwest side, kind of. This side is.
You said we were on a beach, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going back towards town. Oh, I say beach, like it's kind of or rocky, but it's like a small little beach. Trees into hill and mountain of the temple up top. Side you guys are on. Dooby, you get to the bubble. What are you doing?
Why are we going back in, like in through
No.
there? Ball place.
He's going
I'll wait
straight
at the
back in.
bubble because
Okay.
Tuppo did say he would be here
You
after.
mulling about a little. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tuppo and Vaughn, you guys, see Dooby stop. You guys catch up at said bubble.
Then
Concerned.
Dooby sees a human hand.
Yeah, Dooby, you turn around and you
Tuppo
see
and a
this unfamiliar person wearing Vaughn's clothes.
Hello, Dooby.
Hi, Tuppo. Where'd you find this one?
Yeah, it went wrong. It all went wrong.
It went wrong. What do you mean by that?
It's me, Vaughn.
Oh, you have disguised self on.
No, Tuppo used the ring to wish me back to life. Emphasis on life.
I'm gonna take out my quarter stick and poke Vaughn in the face.
It is most definitely flesh and bone.
After he does it once, Vaughn uses his cane and kind of just pushes the stick away.
Huh.
Yes, I'm aware this is a bit different.
Disturbing.
It's a little bit of an adjustment for all of us.
But yeah, Vaughn, if you go look through equipment, obviously you notice that stuff is gone.
Yeah, but the robe is there, and
the robe is there. The
wand is there.
wand of flame throwing is there. The gems are gone.
As long as you got
I
your
don't
the
think you
most
actually have a
disappointing thing.
spell book, but if you
It's the basically.
okay, I mean, if you spell scrolls are also gone.
Yeah, I think I did have like besides the obvious one, there was also one that I was hoping to fucking learn and unfortunately didn't, even though
Oh, the
now
spell
would be
book was
especially...
it was the other one, right? Yeah, the one you grabbed from the rock.
Yeah, it's a shame you lost that one scroll.
Well, I'm not too concerned about losing the war crime scroll. That was your fucking shtick. Especially since you went and did this. Now I have no fucking remorse.
Okay, so what are you guys doing at the bubble now that you guys are, grouped up together?
Dooby, Roke is dead.
Who?
The fuck? Our traveling companion with the tattoos.
Right. That's a shame. So, what about the other
Although,
one?
well, while I was in there, I did see them make an attempt at escaping. It appears it didn't go well for Roke, but for Joy, he maybe still lives. At least he wasn't the weird, or rather strange afterlife of the being either in control or overseeing it. Didn't mention them, so I assume Joy is still alive. Probably.
Anyway, would you like to try Doobie Snack?
No, I tried. Remember, you gave me one when I still was just a skeleton, and it worked. I've had one. I don't
Yeah,
particularly.
but now you're not
Yeah,
a
but you don't know what they taste
skeleton.
like.
Yeah.
No, I definitely remember tasting it because it was one of the few things I could taste.
No. You gotta try it when you got your tongue and all them taste buds on there.
No, I assure you, I'm fine.
You're
I
missing out.
appreciate the offer.
Me and Tuppo tried one this morning. They're pretty good.
Is
You do see them
Are they still, like,
they're
sparking?
sparking. They are sparking.
yeah.
They're
like
actively
that
sparking.
that would explain. Yeah, okay. Stay away from any dry plants.
Okay. I don't think I have to worry about that.
You don't have any dried plant matter in your bag?
He's like, yeah, wouldn't he be
You are
like
the most-
40%?
Yeah.
the most flammable party member?
No, it's fine. It's inside the my bag. My bag's you know, it's shockproof or something. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine.
Dooby, can you roll a d20 for me?
I mean, I could. Do I
Roll a
want
d20 for
to?
me.
Not really. Okay. 18.
You notice a small, tiny flame on your quarter stick.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
just
see, that's what I'm
Toss it off
talking
to the
about.
side. And,
Toss it away.
Good,
yeah, just toss it
goodbye,
away.
weapon.
I'll stomp it out. But then
Okay.
just leave it there.
Okay.
All right, remove your
I'll,
weapon from your inventory.
I'll get that back later. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay. What are you
I
guys
have
doing?
this, and I pull out a scimitar.
So there are a few things. The first, I don't believe it's a good idea to go back into that cave, but first things first. Now that I can actually use it, ooh, this is going to be strange. I haven't. Vaughn's going to take out his cane. He's going to take a moment to reacquaint himself to having normal human fingers. And then he is going to press a little lever on the side, and he's going to use it to cast Sending, with the recipient being Joy.
Okay. What is your message?
Joy, this is Vaughn. Are you still alive? If so, where are you?
Joy. It's been a tough night. You are,
That's one way to put it.
you know, you were in the midst of escape. Roke, that you have hated so much, has decided to seemingly sacrifice himself to get you out. And in said teleport, you were knocked out. You don't know what the fuck happened.
Motherfucker
But-
teleported out.
Let me see if I could
He
find.
said, "Sayonara, pussies."
1 second. Why is this being dumb? Please. You're saved by a party that you're chatting up right now. I'll DM you their names and generic stuff. And they were hired by a information, like a place that's like looking for information, basically. It's morning. You're tending to wounds. This party's helping you out. Seem like just like a fallen monk of some kind. And morning comes. You do get a long rest in, so if you wish to, you can go ahead and click your long rest button. And you guys are having a nice conversation. Next to you, you have the said people. Going to start copy pasting their stuff to you mildly. I'm gonna hide that one from you because that one is you're chatting, talking, seeing like just trying to figure out what the fuck happened before you guys are moving about trying to figure out what to do next as I don't know, maybe whatever you're talking about, before you hear something from what you think is, what you know is Vaughn, but it doesn't really sound like Vaughn. It sounds a little different. It sounds a bit meatier.
Huh?
Meteor? What you mean by that?
Yeah, you
What
got
was
vocal
that
cords
sentence?
now.
What was the
Vaughn,
sentence?
Well,
give
how
us,
do you think he was speaking before, dumbass?
Vaughn, give
The
us some
voice
meat.
box.
It still
us
would have
some
been
meat,
his
Vaughn.
fucking voice.
Nah, give us some meat.
All right. Well, what's the
There's
what's
some
your
bass in
sending?
your voice.
Put some meat behind it, boy.
Fuck off.
What's your sending message again?
This is Vaughn. Are you alive? If so, where are you?
Is you alive, dog?
I can respond.
You can respond.
Yes.
Is that part of your message? Can I respond? with 3
Okay.
words?
You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
respond.
yeah.
Yeah, that's in mine as well.
Okay, Vaughn. You sound like you got a cold. I mean, I'm good. Good as I can be.
You have
Uh,
7 words left.
hey, where am I? I want to ask the people with me.
Where
God
am
damn
I?
it.
Okay. You
So
have
that's
like 4
the end of my
words.
message. Oh, I have 4 more.
You have like 4 words left.
Well, do they respond back to me?
They do. Yeah, they'll tell you that you guys are basically right outside of town, also near the bubble, like on the path.
How convenient.
Main road near bubble.
Okay, and
Main
that's all
road
he gets.
near bubble. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so once he gets that back, Vaughn will look at Tuppo and Dooby and say, "Sorry, I just noticed the fucking horrendous drawing Tuppo did. God damn it.
Hey, wait a minute. How do you know it was
drawing?
me?
Because I saw you fucking doing it,
You
dipshit.
can see your mouth, man.
I saw you
Welcome
putting
to
the fucking
Foundry.
finishing touch on it.
What drawing? Am I crazy?
Yes, you are.
I don't know how you missed it.
Oh my god! I wasn't
So
looking at your
he's gonna
profile.
he's gonna look at
That's fucking amazing.
he's gonna look at Tuppo and Doobie and say, apparently Joy is on the main road nearby. I don't know how he got out if Roke didn't make it, but I guess we can go find out.
Yeah, that's quite a mustache you got there.
Do you know
Well,
what
that
direction
wasn't there a few
this,
minutes ago, was it?
He had a mustache.
What the fuck are you talking about? He came back with a mustache.
I don't know. I wasn't paying
You
attention.
added a goatee. I think the only thing you did.
Here, I'll screenshot his hero force that he just sent to me. Is this finalized or is there more?
That should pretty much be
Okay.
fine. Like
you
that
go.
was the only major change I had to make.
Generic command number
His
1.
head was the only visible part anyway.
All right.
His proportions would all like remain pretty much the same.
So I assume you guys group up. Or try move your way
Well,
towards
I
the main
asked-
road.
Yeah, move towards the main road, start heading
I
down
asked him
until we
again,
can
yeah,
find.
which, do you know, exactly what direction? Is it?
I assume
towards
if
the
he said
bubble,
the
or-
main road, there would be a main road to go
I
out
mean,
onto.
from what you guys know, probably just north.
Yeah, but is it like, is he towards town, away from town? Like, yeah, he could be on the main road, but that
Well,
could be
we're
anywhere.
we're right at town, so if we just start from here and go down it, we should find him.
Sure he's not inside the bubble?
He said he was on the main road nearby. I think he would have mentioned being in town instead of saying on the main road if he was in the town.
How would he know that he's nearby?
Well, do you see how high up that goes? And Vaughn gestures to the bubble. It goes, what, like 100 feet in the air?
100, yeah. Something like that.
You probably, I mean, even we could see this from a pretty good distance away when we were first approaching the town.
I usually hang around the trees. Can't really see much too far out.
Didn't we bump into you in an open field?
You know, man, I don't even remember.
That sounds about right. Yeah. So let's just start heading down this path and see if we can bump into him.
Okay, you guys start walking. Tuppo, you doing anything?
No.
Okay. You guys walk around.
Can I go
It
get
takes.
my quarter
You
stick?
can take your stick back. Okay, yep. It's not that far. Yep. Go for it. You guys,
with, like,
walk
a
around,
something.
trying to make your way back to where Joy supposedly said he was. You guys have to take like a bit of a detour because it kind of gets rocky on the side. Climb some rocks. They're not too dangerous, but they're a bit of a mild obstacle. But given time, you guys do make it over and head north to where you guys would assume the main road is before. You guys do see the main road. You don't see anyone initially before you take like a bit of a closer look. Can I get everyone to make me a perception check, please?
No. Fuck. It hit the wall.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I mean everyone sees this. Everyone, you guys do see some adventurers seem like they're packing up and they're like camped out nearby. And in that pack, Tuppo and Vaughn, you guys pick out Joy.
Oh, there he is. Well, let's go. Let's go say hello. So I'm very interested to hear what happened, as well as find
As
out
you
who
guys,
those folks are.
yeah, you guys head over, and you make out there's a goblin, a human, a dwarf, and half elf in this other party, and plus Joy.
Oh, hello.
Oh, is this Joy? Is this the party you guys mentioned? You said they talked to you.
Yeah. As shitty as they are.
You sound
Hey,
Bitter.
man, what about the
Unsure.
Tuppo dials?
I'm fucking forsaking the Tuppo dials. I'm gonna take out that
Damn.
drum I was holding on to,
Damn.
and I'm gonna throw it at Tuppo.
And he threw it on the
Tuppo
ground.
catches it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a roll.
Yeah, both of you go ahead and make me dex checks. I was supposed to say athletics. Maybe 5 dex checks.
X checks.
I wanted to do the thing where it like his
Oh.
head
Oh.
goes through. Oh yeah.
That's a
Can his head
fucking
just go like
luck.
clean through the top material?
Tuppo, how are you grabbing this?
Oh come on.
I'm just gonna jump up and snatch it out of the air and turn around and drum it.
Damn it.
Oh hell yeah! The drum music begins as the rest of the venturing party seems confused. Like, Joy, this is
We were in a band. We're no longer in a band.
But we were also traveling companions, albeit
mean-
briefly.
you guys should maybe get to know each other more. You guys seem a little bit hostile towards each other.
We're part of a gang, man.
Well,
What
we
happened to
didn't-
that?
You guys are so two-faced.
Yeah, that like him saying that makes even Vaughn like turn around and go, huh?
Yeah.
And didn't you when I mentioned Roke being dead? Didn't you say who was that?
Well, yeah, I don't remember Rogue too much.
You guys lose a party member.
You've known Joy even less.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were in his town. We went to his house. I feel like I really know the guy. You
Yeah,
know?
destroyed.
It's weird.
my
It's like I
house.
spent time with him in another life or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, I feel like I knew him more. Roke really didn't do much. He kind of felt like a potted plant,
Yeah, he really only did menial tasks around camp.
Okay. I see this is getting a little out of hand. Joy, what happened? How did you make it out? I saw you and Roke swimming from your confinement, but I didn't see it after you made it past the turn in the tunnel.
It's a good question. I don't know. I was just out. It's really all there is to it. Roke was with me. I woke up. Roke wasn't with me.
You guys might want to work on your communication skills. We're gonna go ahead and do the thing we were hired for. We're gonna go, check out
You guys do.
the town. You guys.
Oh, you're going. Be very careful going in there. There is an extremely powerful being known as Clank residing inside, as well as the bubble being a little annoying to traverse.
Like, do you have any information about Clank? Did you watch this human paladin begin to start writing notes down? Like any information is good.
A fellow note taker. Why, it's sure thing. And Vaughn pulls out his notebook, and he walks over and he just shares notes like he's sharing a homework with a fucking school buddy. But yeah, very, very.
Automaton, made of metal.
Yes.
Like he has human legs.
Human, kind of. As far as I understand him, it's not quite normal human affair. I'm still sorting out the details on what sort of strange biology he must have now, but yes, and very, very powerful. He is likely the main reason for that town. What was it called? Calazania, I believe. But not sure if you're aware.
The city out west. It seemed like they have it handled, ish.
Well, there was a large fire. Clank was Clank was the one responsible for that, and he's
I carried him around in a backpack for a while. As a backpack, sorry.
Yes, before he turned rather evil.
Well, we don't know that. He seems pretty old. I mean, he could have been evil a long time ago.
He didn't seem like it the way he was talking before.
Well, appearances can be deceiving.
Trust me, I'm aware of that.
Take him for example, and I point to Vaughn. He actually is a skeleton. Well, was.
Yeah, underneath all that flesh, there's a skeleton.
I mean,
yeah,
don't we all?
Yeah, you guys sound like a bunch of dumbasses right now.
So is Joy also just not reacting to the fact that Vaughn is there with skin and flesh?
Joy's assuming because I think he's seen you do it before with the
Disguise
minor illusion
yeah.
or disguise self, yeah. And you didn't really want it out there to the world that you were a skeleton, so he's just assuming that that's what's happening.
Hey, Jadow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I offer Dooby snacks to these new people?
Oh God.
Go
I wouldn't
and roll
recommend
me
it.
a
It's poisonous.
It's poisonous.
Now with persuasion with disadvantage.
Yeah, go on and roll me persuasion with disadvantage.
He's making that up. It's not poisonous. I'm going to use a lucky point.
Okay. Okay.
Let's try that again.
No. What are you using, another one?
I'm sorry. Hold on. How?
That's 2 not ones.
That was
Two
not a
nat
1.
ones,
It was a
crazy.
13 and an 11. How did I get a 1 out of that?
Oh,
That was
I'm
a
using
one.
it.
that was a 1.
Can I use another lucky? It was
Yeah.
13 on my screen. I'm using another fucking lucky. I don't waste all my lucky.
Gotta burn it.
I'm going
Gotta
to
burn
give
it.
them this.
That's
Yes!
attitude.
You do
That's a
see
13.
the human, the half elf there. That seems like I'm not exactly against poison, so I'm gonna let these two handle it. You watch the human point to the dwarf and the goblin. Goblin, who is wearing these
Bogart.
magnifying goggles. It seems like he's experimenting. You see he has a belt full of with these weird potions. It's Dooby snacks? Where? Give me. Give it to me
Hey,
quick.
little man, I'll give one to him.
You watch him
You do
take
it
it.
for
He
a
doesn't
Dooby
eat
snack?
it. He instantly starts like trying to mix it with random shit.
Ooh, that's you know what? Never mind. It'll be fine.
Oh, lovely. The concoction blows up in his hands. And everyone nearby. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw. I rolled a 3 on that D100.
It was meant to.
I'd
eat
like to
that.
imagine like this was happening in the background while Vaughn was talking to the paladin,
Oh,
and just
yeah,
in the
baby.
background he sees him giving the Dooby snack, and Vaughn immediately reaches like, no.
Everyone here who makes a save, which is basically
Uh,
everyone, you guys take 7 points of fire damage, and the rest of them.
Oh wait,
I-
sorry, mine didn't roll. There it goes. 14.
Yeah, that's fine. The others.
7 points.
Can I do evasion?
Yeah.
Okay, so no damage.
So you do watch 2 of them seem to also get like mildly smoky burnt. The
Crispy.
goblin himself takes full damage, full 14. He's like, oh shit! Give me another one! Give me another one right now!
Well, hold on. You're supposed to
Wait.
eat it. You're supposed to eat it. This is my last one. You're supposed to eat it. If you want, maybe you could split half.
You only had
half
2,
then-
and you were just giving it to a random
Well,
goblin.
I can only make 4 at a time. You know, they're kind of hard to make, and I make them in
Why
the
were
morning.
you giving that?
And he's not
Well,
random.
me and Tuppo had one, and then I gave him one, and he immediately blew it up, and then he was supposed to eat it.
The
Here's my last
dwarf
one.
here.
Again.
I mean, the dwarf would have
Supposed to
taken
be
one too. I just want to
eaten.
give it to the goblin.
What happens if I split it? Will it still have the full effect, or?
I'll say it definitely lessens the effect.
Okay, I'm gonna split it and give half to the dwarf and the other half
Okay.
to the goblin again. Oh god.
Who wants to roll me 2 D100s for me?
I think Dooby
boy.
should do it.
Oh, there's
It's
one.
his fucking Dooby snack.
I'll roll the other, I guess. Oh yeah.
And what was that? Why did that?
Wow.
Another
one.
one. I
Oh.
got 3 ones.
Lovely. Tuppo.
What the fuck?
God, whose vote
There's
should be
no
for
way.
who? That's a real question.
Ooh. Should we roll for it?
Sure. Flip a coin, Dooby. Heads, your 1 goes to the goblin.
All right.
Or a 1. Okay. The goblin instantly drops to.
Drops to what?
He drops his own
Drops
hit
to
points.
0.
Oh,
He
fuck.
is
Vaughn rushes over to
bubbling
stabilize him.
out of his mouth is all this foam and stuff. Vaughn,
Hold him down, and tilt his head to the side. Don't let him swallow.
you guys turn and look at the dwarf, and you watch him begin to like vibrate. Subtly.
Okay, you don't touch
Subtle
him.
vibrate.
You're vibrating.
Like, I don't know what's going on.
One of you help me, and Vaughn's gonna try to stabilize.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Fucking
He just perishes.
fucking Dooby.
Hey, listen, man. They're not supposed to do that.
22.
Okay,
Maybe there's
he's
some type of
stable.
allergic reaction or something he had. I don't know.
No, I know how spontaneous and random those things can be. The last one you gave him blew up, and you still decided to give
Well,
him
no,
another.
the last one blew up because he decided to mix it with stuff. It's not meant to be mixed. It's meant to be eaten.
I've also, it's the reason why you have sparks coming off of your body. It does way too much.
I'm just
Really, you should not just be offering this
I'm
to
just
any random
electrifying, that's all.
passerbys.
Yeah, you should be charging them lots of money for this.
Oh my god, I can open up a stall.
You would be shut down within a day.
By who?
He'd be run out of stock, you mean,
Yeah.
right?
After he fucking eats
absolutely.
them himself.
I probably would eat like a couple.
You're gonna watch the human paladin walk over and lay her hands on said goblin to heal him. It's like, we're gonna head on our way now. You guys
We're gonna go.
have
Take me with
fun
you.
and good luck on your
Please.
adventures.
Joy, or
You want a piece of beef jerky before you go?
We're all right. And then you shoot a goblin. It's like, jerky? More. Can I use it for my concoctions? He was like, no.
No,
that's
it's just
enough.
plain jerky.
No, that's enough. We need to go. We have a deadline on these quests.
be very, very careful. I would recommend not
Thank you for your
engaging in
notes.
direct combat.
You may want to figure out what your party's doing.
Nothing
Ish.
unusual, I can assure you.
Very unusual.
Hmm.
And
You're telling me.
this party walks off. Begin interacting with the bubble.
So, how long do you think till they figure out how to get in?
Place bets.
I got 12 gold on. It's gonna take them 5 hours or more.
What are you guys
I bet you
doing
one of them
investigating
gets
this?
in real quick, but the rest of them stand outside for like at least 20 minutes. 10 gold
Maybe.
on that.
I'll take you up on that.
What do you guys want to look at the bubble again with them?
I mean, they're like, I don't
Uh,
know, a few dozen feet away.
my whole
No, I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to my party.
Yeah, I mean, they're a few dozen feet away, watching the other party.
Oh no, I'm gonna go up to Vaughn.
Okay.
Yeah, why are these guys back at the bubble? Wasn't their whole thing of getting out of the bubble?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Like
well,
cats. Keep trying to get in and out, then in, then out.
to be honest, while I am concerned about the ritual that was being cast in there, I don't believe we are equipped enough for another expedition down into the caves.
I don't think
Believe
you've
we
told them
need
that's a
to.
ritual yet.
Oh, right. Whoops.
Neither has Joy.
Um,
Joy kind of would have seen the same thing too.
Yeah.
Vaughn kind of relays like the basics of they were casting some sort of ritual. They were getting a lot more frantic with it. They were using up magical items as well as actual sacrifices.
I mean, it looked like that from my bubble.
So it seems they're rather desperate since they were also using some of their own corpses. So I don't know what exactly the
Well-
ritual is going to accomplish, but
I made my peace with this town. I don't think I'm getting it back from Clank and the fish people.
it's like Joy had a reverse character arc.
Hey man, he didn't want to come mayor in the first place.
It was a fucking boomerang. He went right back to where he started with some asshole taking over his town and him being kicked out.
yeah. Wait, what if this
And
is
how
just
many
a
weeks
time
has it
loop?
been?
This is just a time
Since-
loop. It's all over again.
Since
Joy
he first got to his town.
I need to go back in time a lot. It's been a while. Was
Yeah,
that
there's no
before
way I'm gonna
Dooby?
fight a-
God, I don't know.
It was before Dooby.
It was way before me.
Von
Yeah.
Rogue Markey. Oh yeah, here. Let's see. About Joy.
Initially,
Yeah, I made my peace. I'm not defeating a godlike figure
Uh,
with human legs.
Okay. You guys might not believe
an
this.
army of fish
It's
people.
been a little over a week. A week and a half.
Wow.
Sounds about right.
And that was let's see. That was
I've had my characters last about 2 days
that was
each.
session 54 is when he left. Or 55? 53.
Something like that.
53 is when he left. We are on 78
Mm-hmm.
and it's been a week.
I don't know what it is with you guys. Maybe it's Tuppo, because everywhere Tuppo goes, it's just bad luck.
I don't know what you mean.
Hey, you're a few feet ahead of us. You're not listening to me.
You talk really loud, Joy.
So
I'm talking to Vaughn.
I believe I don't believe it's necessarily Tuppo that is responsible for the bad luck.
I think he is. He's been there every single time something bad has happened. He's the only constant in a bunch of change.
Yes, well, it also could be purely coincidental. It's hard to
I
say.
don't
And
believe so.
maybe I could run some tests on him, but I don't believe there's too much to worry about that necessarily. But regardless, I do think perhaps we should head to. I still haven't seen this Bosana. I mean, we were supposed to just come here to pick up our transportation, so I guess now
Yeah,
we'll
that
be
thing's
walking.
gone.
Yeah, so you
That
said
was
they.
gone maybe like 3 days, 4 days into you leaving.
Well, I never had seen it before. I was told about this elephant.
It was there.
Yes, we saw this. We saw the corpse or the skeleton of it.
Yeah, you can thank the fish people. Well, let's get a move on, I guess.
And so, shall we head
Dooby and
to this
Tuppo will
Bosana then?
be behind us. Yeah, I think it's this way.
Which way are you
I,
going?
And I'm gonna
I
start heading
think.
up the
Oh,
northern main
God.
road.
Okay. So this way starts walking towards the ocean. Okay. You guys have a long travel. You guys have crossed rivers, time traveled, been teleported, been wished back, and now you
Met the god
have
of death.
to go through. I mean, only one of you met the goddess. But yeah, you guys travel through. Seems mildly uneventful. Or initially. Can I get a perception check from everyone?
Perception, you said?
I am very perceptive.
Well, this is where all of our rolls fucking go down the goddamn toilet drain.
Lovely.
I've already had 3 ones. Shut the fuck up.
Who? So Joy's leading, I assume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Joy, you're leading. You're watching front. Everything seems all right. There's a nice, It's not. It's not like a paved road path, but you know it's a decent path nonetheless to be traveling on. Though on foot. This wilderness is pretty wide open. There's like sparse trees here and there. It's not nothing much can be hiding around. Bit of wildlife here and there. Everything seems fine. Maybe you guys finally get a calm after, weeks of chaotic stuff happening. Dooby and Tuppo on a 17. Looking around. Seems alright. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Wildlife running about. Can I get someone to roll me a d8, please?
Ooh, not me.
No one's gonna do it.
Nobody do it, and then it doesn't matter. Damn it.
He just rolled it himself.
Good.
On
Then we can blame him.
2, that is going that way.
Surely a lower number is better for random encounter table.
Oh, sorry, this is a random counter. This is something else entirely. Okay. It seems all right. You guys have, a few days of travel to get through. Can I ask the pace that you guys are walking at? Is there any
Just-
stealth going on, or just trying to get your head get going,
Get going.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
or just
a
like an
reasonable,
average?
reasonable walk.
Okay, so I have a get going and a reasonable walk.
I mean, is Joy like power walking?
I mean, Joy's strides are a lot longer than your guys' own. I move 45 feet.
So we have to constantly yell at the fucking weights. You're getting like you're getting like 20, 30 feet ahead. Then you have to stop, wait for us. Then we start walking. It's like in a fucking game where the NPC's walk speed is set slightly above the player.
That is what is happening. You guys gotta hurry up, man.
Yes, well, not all of us have legs that long.
Milling
That
about.
spell's been up for quite a while. Sky self.
How long does it last?
Oh. Normally an hour, I believe.
It
oh,
is
right.
a little
Didn't,
over that.
Didn't tell you, yes, this isn't disguised self. Tuppo wished me to be alive again, and emphasis on alive.
I'm gonna pinch your cheek and stretch it out.
Well, no, that actually hurts now.
Oh yeah, I guess it does. Now I'm
I was
gonna start just
hoping
walking
that-
again.
I was hoping Vaughn would cast disguise self on himself to make himself look like a skeleton.
I considered it.
So funny.
I really considered it, but then I was like, that's not fucking worth it for the fucking few minutes of a gag.
Okay. I mean, but like travel for this first, the first day seems all right. The sun, you guys, considering you guys can travel 8 hours, unless you guys want to go past 8 hours and maybe gain what would actually be fatigue instead of exhaustion. Also, the music just cut out.
No.
Are you guys choosing to move past 8 hours and risk fatigue?
I mean, I imagine we would camp like we normally do.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm asking. Like, if you guys want to just keep going or not.
God, then why would we do a death march there?
I guess
Come on
Vaughn
now.
speaks for everyone. Okay. So you guys set up camp.
Like usual.
Sure. Classic. The new human of the party speaks for the party.
Fucking did it when he was a skeleton too.
The sun is, beginning to go down. Vaughn, I believe your dark vision comes from the thing, right? So you don't have that anymore.
Well,
Unless that comes from something else. Does it? I don't know.
well, I have something I can use to get dark vision.
Yes. But no, I mean, normally you don't, right? I'm just... or it's
Not
you don't,
normally,
You don't get it from
no.
anything else. Okay, so let me just go ahead and move that.
Thanks, Tuppo.
He says as he realizes the dim light of the setting sun.
No, that
is
was
a lot
me,
darker.
not Vaughn.
But yeah,
You
as
mean
the
motherfucker.
places, as the area gets darker, now the only person. Oh, I guess now no longer the only person without dark vision. Vaughn joins the
You say
humans.
that, but immediately Vaughn pulls down his night vision goggles, which is how he uses that feature that I was talking about. So now
That
he
you were
has dark
talking
vision
about,
out to 60
probably.
feet again.
Yep. Amazing. But yeah, there you go. Looking around, gotta set up camp. It does eventually grow much quieter. Nighttime ambience. Go.
Careful, you're gonna make me fall asleep for real.
Nighttime. A new first for Vaughn.
Oh, fucking damn it. I have to fucking sleep. God damn it. Let me up!
This is gone. Let me get rid of that.
Welcome back to living like a normal person.
Fuck off.
Drop that light. That's
Oh
me.
man.
What is everyone doing for the night? Who's taking first watch?
I will take first watch.
Why does it say Joy is still emitting light when he's not?
He's glowing. You can't tell.
Okay, so Dooby's taking first watch. What is the rest of you guys doing for this long rest? Other than,
Praying
just
that our-
sleeping.
Praying that our DM lets us level up.
No.
Damn it. We went through kind of a lot, man.
We?
Oh, sorry. Fucking Roke, Joy, and Vaughn went through a lot. Sorry. Level us
Yeah.
I
up.
think you spent a lot of that time dead.
Yeah, that's fucking gaining experience. It's not like Vaughn was hitting the gym to level up.
No. When you die, your experience resets.
Yeah, you start at level 1 now, sorry.
Now Vaughn fucking literally will fall over from an errant sneeze.
But yeah, for the night, what is there any tasks you guys are doing, if any?
I don't have any of my fucking scrolls anymore.
You have none of your scrolls anymore. Is there anything you're doing with your new I guess old found body?
Fucking trying to get comfortable because he remembers how uncomfortable it is sleeping on the ground.
With feelings, yeah.
Yeah, before he could just kind of like, he didn't need to sleep, but if he ever wanted to just lay down, he would just go horizontal, and there you go. Now he's having to actually like move like his pack around, try to get comfortable, make like a little makeshift pillow out of it. So he never brings like a sleeping pack because he doesn't need one.
Yep. I mean, would you have like tried to make like a makeshift bed out of like, I don't know, sticks and
Yeah, he would have
leaves?
used like his pack and stuff and like anything around, but
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can get arrested.
that's probably most of what he spends his time doing because he hasn't done it in so long.
It's like, oh god, gotta make shelter, get food again. God. Tuppo, anything?
Tuppo's gonna try and figure out why his jetpack isn't working.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Is it
me
working
Arcana, Investigation. Any of those works. Sleight of hand. Hey.
Hey.
So you do know that, the initial times that you used it seemed, it worked fine, but after repetitive use, it seemed to have sputtered and like kind of got stuck on something. Maybe something wasn't working internally. There seems like there's something inside that might have maybe overheated or broke after too many repetitive use trying to fly with it, basically. It does seem, from what you can tell, you can't really take it off your back, but you think it's repairable.
Probably have to get someone else to fix it.
I also forgot about that. Jesus, it's been a while. If I remember at the end of the rest, we'll remember that. Joy, anything you're gonna do for the rest?
I'm gonna go up a tree that's higher up than the rest of the party and go onto a branch stable enough and sleep there.
Okay. Dooby, you're taking first watch. Anything else
Yes,
that
I
you're
am.
doing for said long rest after someone swaps you out, or while you're taking
I'm
watch?
doing
Like checking something
just
out.
prepare some other spells.
doing
I ain't gonna
stuff,
do
preparing
nothing else.
spells.
Though.
Okay. Cool. Dooby, go ahead and make me a perception check for the first half
I'm
of
good
this
at
long rest.
those. Can I roll a lucky?
You have what, one
How
use
the
left? Yeah.
Fuck. How the fuck? That's 4 ones. What is
Way to go,
this?
champ.
Shut up, Taupe. I had to pick up your slack.
Way to go,
Okay.
champ.
Almost got a fucking
To a
head
10. I mean, you could still. In this
Gotta roll
night,
I kind of want the nat one at this point. Like, fuck. God damn it.
you have dark vision. Why is it not showing me your token with dark
I
vision?
do. I have city feet, I think.
Maybe it's just not.
My dark vision.
It's fine. Oh, right, it's because of that. All good. With your dark vision, with a 10, you do hear
Yeah.
some light footsteps around camp. Outside of the campfire itself, outside of your 60-foot dark vision, you hear something out there.
I'm gonna start screaming, wee woo, wee woo.
Okay. Everyone is awoken by this as Dooby begins yelling out, wee woo, wee woo. Vaughn, you're particularly disturbed as you're just like maybe about to fall into REM sleep before wee woo wakes you up.
Good heavens, Dooby, I was moments away from REM sleep.
There's something in the woods walking.
Vaughn, since his night vision thing would still be going, is gonna look over in that direction.
It's
Are
well,
you sure
also
it's not
60
just
feet.
like an animal? Like,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a lot of
60 feet.
animals in woods, you know?
You know, I
I
really
would have thought you would have known more about that.
I'm not sure. But sounds creepy.
I need to roll this. God, fuck. There's so much stuff happening, I keep forgetting. Shit. Okay. Here's my roll. Oh, I can roll for this too. Lovely. Okay. Vaughn, looking around, you don't see much. Seems quiet. Go ahead and make me a perception check as you try to listen for whatever this is.
Oh right,
Tuppo,
I have
enjoy
ears again.
if you guys wish to, you know, look out for this. Also go make me a perception check.
22.
Ooh, that one.
Why is there a fucking train? Why?
Why are you asking me? I didn't roll that. Tuppo did. Tuppo set that up. Yeah, Tuppo's
wrong with
in
you?
the midst of your sleep. You dream of a train. You don't know what a train is, but for some reason, it's about to
You
eat
run
you
over by
before
Thomas.
you're suddenly woken up by like whatever this like moving hunk of metal is as you hear wee woo, and you listen out and there's nothing. Joy, you're up in a tree. It's darker up here. You're also like outside. You're like not really. You don't have dark vision either. But you hear nothing. Vaughn, you hear fucking everything. Your newfound ears, like, oh god. There's a lot more feet, but it doesn't sound like they're running away.
Sounds like they're running away.
Yeah. Like, it's just
Can't
getting
tell
more
like the
distant,
direction
basically.
and rough distance.
I mean, distance is going from 60 to 90 to 120 to 150. I mean, it gets distant where you can't
Okay,
hear.
Vaughn
But they're
is-
running away.
Okay. Can't tell how many.
At least 3.
Alright. Let's see. Can I... Might need to use this. Okay, like the moment he realizes that he's going to use major image, he's going to point his cane
Oh man.
in that
Yeah.
direction, arc it up a little bit, and he's going to pull the trigger, and basically it is going to shoot out. Basically, think like a flare. It's just going to light up the area around it. He's using major image to make a really fucking bright light.
Okay, go ahead and cast it. See if that's. I think it should be fine. Oh god, place measure temp. You can just not place that if you want. No longer than 20 foot. I mean, sure.
20 feet of pure light would be pretty intense.
Sure, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, so you light up the area. Ish. It's a bit dimmer than you probably would hope, but light is light. Even if it's fake, I guess.
Yeah, and also hopefully it would disorient the whatever's running in the dark.
Are you trying to chase after it?
No, I just want to get a good look at them to see what
you
the
want to look at
fuck
them?
they are.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make me
Everyone look with your eyes quickly.
Go ahead and make me a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Disabled vantage. Got him.
Is anyone else looking when Vaughn points and says, "Everyone look"?
Is anyone else looking?
I might. Yeah, sure, why not? I heard
Okay.
something, so I'm gonna
Roll me a
Tuppo looks at
perception
his
check
bed.
Okay, Tuppo is more concerned about sleep. That's all right. Dooby, you're
I'll look.
mildly in a watch. You can go ahead and also make me a perception check. Joy, same thing with you. Both at disadvantage.
Surely,
Disadvantage.
between the three of us.
Surely no more nat ones, right?
Oh, man.
Shit.
Probably.
Oh, there we
there's
go.
20 in there
Finally.
too. It's averaging out to not be too bad.
Joy is up in a tree.
He is up in a tree, and looking down from up in a tree
Probably has a
means
pretty
you
good vantage point.
might not be able to see too much, but you can see some stuff. It's all right.
Fuck off.
I mean, when you're up in the tree tops, you're also seeing other trees. Like I don't know what we're trying to go for here, but Dooby and Joy, you guys do make out some kind of animal. It's definitely hard to tell still. Whatever they are, they seem to have been probably spooked by the loud train wee woo that Dooby made. And the fake light that's been created up in the air.
That'll teach you to fucking graze in this
idea.
general vicinity.
Yeah, fuck
Stupid
off.
deer.
But yeah, that's first watch, roughly over. Who is gonna take second watch as Dooby takes his rest?
Tuppo will do that.
All right,
He's already awake.
you're
Might as
all
well.
awake. But yeah, good. Everyone heads back to sleep. Tuppo, you begin your watch. Go ahead and make me a perception check. God. Jesus. 15. Rest of the night seems alright. Seems like nothing is coming to disturb you guys. The major image lasts for how long? 10 minutes at best? Okay, so it's like it lasts for like that encounter. Maybe you guys get settled again and beers.
Weird it doesn't put that in there.
It's on the bottom right of the thing.
No, I'm talking
Ish.
about like like on the message thing though. Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Yeah. Seems rest of the night seems undisturbed. Vaughn, during your actual rest, you begin to dream. It looks like you have your skeleton again. place is dark though.
Oh, am I back here again?
You do see the very familiar of what she had shown you, the Raven Queen, again. Still, vague and not really visible, but you
Oh,
see a
hello.
mild smile.
Oh, I see you're in a better mood than when I left. That's good.
Sort of a creepy smile, not a,
Oh, sorry, I leaned in. It looked like a pleasant smile. Now that I'm getting a better look.
But you feel ravens begin to cover and almost smother you. You don't need to breathe, but you're suffocating.
Oh, this is unpleasant.
It
haven't
feels
felt this in a long
like
time.
you're drowning, your lack of oxygen, whatever it is, before
Tuppo sees that Vaughn just rolled over into sleep.
he's hustling. He's not doing so well before Vaughn, you are jolted awake. It is in fact morning. As I time travel a little with the time. But Vaughn, you look around. Tuppo seems he's still keeping watch. Maybe he dozed off a little, I don't know. But it is daytime. Vaughn, you seem to have forgotten to breathe a little. Or something, I don't know. Felt weird. Dooby and Joy, you guys wake up not too long after. Major image needs to go away now. There you go.
It's just been a miniature sun in the sky the whole night.
But yeah, I mean, everyone else's rest seems undisturbed. Aside from the middle of the night wee woo by Dooby. But Tuppo did not see anything. Nothing seems to have disturbed the rest of the party for the night. The morning is yours. What are you guys doing?
I'm getting a move on.
Yeah, probably just to get moving after totally pleasant night of sleep where nothing weird happened at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Should we hit the long rest button?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you need it, God needs to be that. Oh, I need to close my own thing out too. Lovely. Also, this. Let me change this. And in case someone didn't click it yet, there you go.
Oh, another long rest thing.
Vaughn, you can go ahead and roll your portent dice again.
Oh yeah.
And you guys have Joy, you estimate it to be, there are 2.
Wow, I
Jesus.
can really fuck over 2 people.
Joy, you estimate it to be maybe
Yeah.
another 2, maybe
What,
3 days of travel. Depending on.
What kind of rigged shit is this? Why do we get so many ones?
Hell if
Well,
I know,
Portent,
man.
it's-
You guys are.
Portent, it's fine because I can use them on other people.
Portent is the rig
Yeah.
roll.
Use it on
You
me.
rig it for someone else.
I fucking debated using it on you, and you were convincing someone to the fucking group earlier for the Dooby snack.
Okay, but you guys, head out on your way. Joy's leading again. You guys are, following, not too far back. It's not much to worry about, it seems. After last night's encounter, you guys are probably undisturbed. Joy, can I get you to make me a survival check?
Thanks.
7. Good.
Make it a 1.
Everything seems normal. The path, it bends, it splits, but you have a decent idea of, just kind of go north and you guys will get to Posana eventually. But you guys are encountering rougher and rougher paths. Seems like it's like disturbed road, like someone's intentionally been messing with it, trying to get maybe a wagon or something to flip over so they can rob it or something, but it's definitely been it's rough. It's not like even anymore.
Hmm. Nah, we got places to be.
Okay, you guys keep going. Following the path, I assume, still?
Yep.
Okay. Can I get everyone to make me a perception check?
If I get a nat 1, I'm leaving. Oh my god.
Perception.
Perception.
It's a 4. Wow.
Nice. So Dooby and Tuppo, you guys further back in this 4-man group. What are you guys doing while you guys are, walking around, or are you just walking in complete fucking silence?
I pull out a
Yep.
Dooby snack and contemplate eating it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Watch
flip
out,
a
it's
coin.
poisonous.
You should do it.
I'm gonna flip a coin. If it lands on
You should
1,
do
I'll
it.
eat it. And if it lands on 2, I won't. Alright, I'm eating this Dooby snack.
All right, roll me a D100.
Here we go. 68.
All right, 68.
I just dropped dead behind all of you.
Okay, so you know how I said there's like rough roads? It's not like very bumpy, it's not
Yeah. Bumpy.
every step you take, you have the effects of featherfall. So you're very much undisturbed by this, but you do take like slightly slower steps as it seems like there's like a mild gust.
I'm like walking
of,
on the moon.
Yeah, kind of. You don't have like moon gravity, but
Moonwalking.
that's what happens. But aside from that, seems mostly all right. You guys have stopped
Nice.
sparking since a while ago, but
Yeah.
that's what happens. And where was Joy and Vaughn? You guys rolled 16 and 23. You guys see off in the distance in front of you guys what appears to be a bunch of bags, sacks in the road. Probably undisturbed by anything. It looks like pristine.
Oh, that's bad news.
You guys also notice like a shoulder hid behind a tree, an arm, a leg. behind a different.
Wait, so we got bags and then someone hiding behind a tree?
People used to do this in battle royales. Just don't fall for it.
Some
They want you
people.
to loot it.
Guys, I saw this once in PUBG. Yeah.
So Vaughn looks at Joy, since I'm pretty sure like you said that those two are like walking at the front, and he says, You see that?" Kind of gesturing a
mean-
little to the tree.
I do see it, but I if we don't do anything, I feel like they're not going to do anything.
You don't think they're gonna try to ambush?
I mean, that's exactly what it looks like they're doing. I'm going to raise my voice a little to make it seem like we know they're there.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, there's no way someone's going to be that obvious and ambush us. Like, imagine they were behind that tree right over there.
Oh, what a
Yeah, and
unfortunate thing
Vaughn's
that would
also
be.
Vaughn's since the cat's already out of the bag, so Vaughn's also gonna add in. Well, yes, of course. I mean, also with the with the party of adventurers right behind us. What, there are 15 of them?
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
It was a full squad.
Yeah.
Full squad. Go ahead and roll. Both of you roll me deception checks or one at advantage. What do you want, Dooby?
Well, that's happening.
Shut the fuck up. No, shut up.
What
Can
are you
I-
doing?
You can roll it. You
No.
can roll it. So
Can I go walk up to a tree? I'm gonna cast Tree Stride and come up to a tree behind
Shouldn't have let me roll it.
where this this supposed bag and
Did he-
ambush is happening.
Behind the. Okay, like hold on. Let's
So
let's
you
draw
said there were
this out.
bags by a
What are you
tree or
doing?
something, right?
Okay, let's say. Okay, so here. Let's say this is the road. You guys are coming from the south.
Okay,
let's
hold
just
on,
say,
hold on.
right? This is
Okay,
the bags
yeah.
are like here. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Right.
Let's say there's trees around. Whatever. Just people
Yeah, yeah,
hiding
yeah.
behind some of them, not all of them, right? You're gonna go to a
Right,
tree,
right.
and you're gonna come out where, like
Yeah.
somewhere out here behind,
So
like the
I'm
entire
gonna
thing?
I'm gonna go to, let's say I can't draw because I'm fucking. So I'm gonna go to, like, why is that my color? Why is it? What the fuck is this? How do I change my color?
Sorry, you were born that way. You can't change it.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go to this tree over to the left. You see it? And I'm gonna.
Oh, you're down
face into
here,
that to
okay.
like. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
okay. You can go where, like
and
all
I
the
don't know,
way
some
past
tree like
this entire
way
place.
up. Yeah, way
Okay,
up.
so you're
behind.
flanking the entire place.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay. Okay, what is the rest of you doing?
let me
And also go ahead and
cast-
cast tree sight. Yeah.
cast that. Yeah.
14 with advantage.
do we
okay.
see him doing this?
Yes.
Well, I guess we're not doing anything, Vaughn.
What do you, I mean, are you guys doing anything other than like? I mean, you guys are trying to see if as you just
Hell
watch
no.
Dooby
What?
like grab a
I'm gonna let
tree and
Dooby
just
fucking sort this shit out himself.
go through
Just
onto the
bait.
other side, and he's just gone. You guys don't know where he is.
He can sort this shit out himself.
But yeah, Vaughn and so you guys are saying, oh, there's people behind us. Okay. Let's see.
Good
Let me
big
do
side.
some calculations real quick.
Fucking
20,
idiot.
40, 60,
Damn
80,
straight, pal. Damn straight.
40, 60.
I can't wait for it to be like, yeah, you guys only saw the 1 out of 30 of the fucking bandits hiding behind trees.
I'll do the same thing they did to me.
You guys watch as a very odd and suspicious fog seems to grow
Oh,
from
fucking
a
great.
point,
Here we go.
and envelop a decent bit of where you guys are, basically. You guys did very much hear like some spellcaster like cast this off in some distance, and
Some fog cloud.
fog is billowing basically on top of you guys.
Vaughn is going to cast a spell magic.
On the fog, okay, yep. Go ahead and
Fuck right
roll
off
that.
that. Oh, I got a roll for that. I thought it was.
He upcasted it.
Fuck. Of course he did.
Hey man, 20 feet in a forest isn't that much.
Where is it? Where is it?
I think just you're adding your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah. Jadow.
Yes?
It's not in here. I think you may have accidentally
I
when
would
you
never
ported
know
it
it's a spell.
over.
Oh, did I might have just not have done that. Third
Oh wait, nope,
level.
nope, it's in
right
there.
there.
Nope,
You're
it's in
blind
there.
as fuck.
Dude, I am so tired.
Okay. Oh, we gotta roll
I
still.
mean,
but
not-
it's just casting.
yeah.
You gotta roll. Whatever the fuck it was.
Let's see. Ability check using spellcasting modifier.
Your
Okay, so
DC
it's gonna be intelligence.
is 14, 13, 13 or 14. 14. Oh, easily.
Nat 20. Fuck
Yes.
off. Right out of here.
You
Vaughn like pops
instantly
open his
see-
cane like a vacuum and it sucks up the fog.
You instantly suck up the fog and you see all of these, like, there's like in view you see like 4 or 5 of them like walking into the fog, and as you suck it up they're like, shit, I need everyone to roll initiative. Or actually, you guys want, you can roll it
Not
now
the
and then we'll come
smartest
back
lot,
later.
are they?
But yes, lovely. Roll it now and then we'll come back next session
That's rough.
in a forest. You should
True,
port in
true
that to a
wizard
1.
initiative. No, I'm not that dumb.
Dooby. I know you're also map, but this isn't Boulder Gate. You also need to roll initiative.
What? Yeah, I knew that. I'm falling asleep, man.
Yeah, we're ending here after you roll. Okay, there you go.
18.
We end session with
I
combat.
got 17.13.
Next session. Good stuff, guys.
Alright, well, I am gonna go collapse into bed.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, boomer. Go do that.